and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am so excited, so pumped, so ready. I'm here for it. I'm ready to film. I'm excited to just be sitting down, getting full glam. I got some new products I want to try, a new concealer that has been like being raved about all over social media, so I'm excited to finally put it to the test. Yeah, I'm just excited it's Sunday fun day. I'm ready to bring in my week, you know, relax, drink a smoothie already, and you know, probably watch some of my favorite shows later. I just love to, does anyone else just love to ease into their week, like nice and relaxed? I feel like that's what Sundays are for, it's just to kind of ease into your week. But I'm so excited to be sitting down filming. I'm going to be pulling some inspiration from a look that I seen on my Instagram. So it's this look. I'm not sure if you can really see it that well, but it's just like a very winged out warm eyeshadow look. So I filmed a look already. It came out so beautiful, honestly. Like, I was in love with it, and I took photos like probably like a week later with my brother, and he accidentally deleted like the last 2 clips that I needed. So I literally have the video edited up until that point, literally until the tail end. As soon as I'm like finishing off my face, I'm like, and of course I didn't take any pictures or anything, I just have footage. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want me to upload like a little mini toot on my Instagram, I can always do that, because I do have the full footage of the eye look, and I honestly love the eye. I feel like it would be perfect for any date night. Pues ni modo, what you gonna do? So here we are, ready to actually sit down, film, finish it, get it edited, get it up, so we can all enjoy it, right? Yeah, I think that's all I really have, so let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright guys, so I already washed my face, moisturized. As you can see, I already filled in my brows, carved them out a little bit. I just feel like it's boring. There's like a million bajillion brow tutorials, and I don't feel like I'm doing anything revolutionarily, is that a word? Doing anything revolutionary? Whatever, I'll just say that. Different. So I just skip it. So I'm gonna just go ahead, just take a little piece of tissue, and put that back. You're just gonna help with me not creasing so. Fun fact, I am wearing like a little, let's see if you can see it, this little crop top, little olive crop top. Can I just say I made it myself? I made it probably about a year ago. I made like a 2-piece set. So I made this top, and I made like a fitted midi skirt sister. So it's a 2-piece set. I never wore it. I don't know why, I just haven't. So I figured I'd bust it out the closet, and I kind of want to do like a olive green underneath like the smoked out under eye. I don't know, I just kind of want to like tie it all in together. I don't know, I just feel like going ham today. Like, I'm ready to just, you hear that? It's gonna be me beating my face. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So like with the, I think it's Ula, it's spelled like old Ula, I don't know, I think it's Ula Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I have been loving this product. It's honestly so awesome. Just feel like it leaves my under eyes so very hydrated and just looking like very glowy. I'm waiting to see if it's really gonna put in some work on like some slight under eye wrinkles that I do have, but of course I just barely started using it like for the last 4 or 5 days, so I don't expect to have like incredibly drastic different results within one night. But I will say I already can tell that it's a lot more hydrated, and I feel like some of that hyperpigmentation that I have under my eyes is kind of starting to go away, because you know your girl's been team no sleep this last week and waking up super early for work every single day. To be honest, I don't know how I made it, but here I am. And prime my eyes, I'm gonna just go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in medium. I did get a new concealer, but I kind of feel like it's a little too dark to use as my base for my eyes, so I'm just gonna use medium. That's what I use to carve out my brows anyways. So I'm just gonna, I like to get like right there too, right by the bridge of my nose. Go ahead and take my Beauty Blender. I went it a bit ago, so I'm just gonna refresh it a little bit with my Badescu cucumber water as always. And I'm gonna just go ahead and start pouncing that bad boy in. This nothing special. Same gilly schmilly. So how are you guys? How's life? How's your summer going? I don't know about you, but it is hot as balls out here. Like, I'm literally melting. By the time I walk from my car to the destination, my back of my neck, my back, my freaking forehead is glistening. Yes, I said glistening. I don't sweat, I glisten. It's glistening in sweat. It's horrible. I have that primed. I'm just gonna go ahead and use some of my Mercier translucent powder. Just go ahead and set that. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe E3 brush. I'm not sure if you guys know, but for all my locals, they did just open up a Morphe store. Finally, it's down at Miracle Mile shops. It's a little tough to get to, I'm not gonna lie. I avoid the strip. I don't know about you guys, but I avoid the strip at all costs. Like, unless I'm going out for an outing out on the strip, you're not gonna catch me on the strip. Like, it's just too much commotion, too much people, nobody can drive. I'm gonna go ahead and go in first with this Morphe R37 brush, and I'm just gonna grab my bronzer. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with this NARS Laguna bronzer, and I'm just gonna use that in my crease just to kind of define my crease first before I start going in with all these bright colors. So you can see I'm kind of going like right above the crease right here, and I'm gonna be focused. Oh shoot. I dropped everything. Let me tell you, I'm the clumsiest person you'll ever know. Focus it more on right here, connecting it to my nose. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in, and very like soft windshield wiper motions, like I'm turning the brush in between my fingers as I am shifting it towards my inner corner. And that's also why I put the concealer so far out, so that way I don't have to worry about it getting covered up. I really like to tilt my head up, angle my chin out so I can really see exactly where the highest point of my crease is. I don't want to use like a neon yellow, it's more of just like a warm tone kind of yellow transition just up in the brow area. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with this NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. This is the Rainbow Bright Colorful one. Actually, it's called Brights. That's funny. I'm going to just go ahead and go in with this matte yellow shade. So now I'm going to go in with that Mikasa E300, and I'm going to dab into that lovely matte yellow. Don't worry about this end part because I only really want to see it right up into like the arch of my brow bone. So it's going to turn more so into the oranges. This is really just like a nice pop of color slash transition. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this shade Saturn. It's a very vibrant burnt orange shade. Definitely has a lot of red undertone underneath it. I'm going to be going in with that Morphe R37 brush, the same one that I was using for my bronzer. And we're going to go here. I'm just going to go right below that yellow. You see that? It's like one little touch. So just very slowly, don't be afraid to take your time, work with it. Start to blend that out into my crease. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this clean blending brush. This is a Morphe M441, and just kind of blend right in between that yellow and the orange shade. Just really kind of clean it up. Just a little bit. Hello. How's that? A little bit closer, a little bit better. See what we're working with. So, music though. Have you guys been listening to all the new music dropping this summer? I mean, there's a lot of heat that came out. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing all about Astroworld and hearing or watching a million Snapchat videos to it, but guess what? There's a good chance that it might be one of the background songs to one of my tutorials, so don't be salty. I'm sorry, but I just feel like that album is fire. Like, that shit is fire. Like, I just feel like it was very, very well put together. Like, whoever his engineer was and produced those beats and really like made it all one cohesive album, like really took their time. Like, I feel like the transitions in those songs, like I feel like what really made the album was the beats and was the engineering to it, because the transitions, like I would be listening to it and I'd be like, wait, this is the same song? Like, it totally switches up. Like, I feel like it captures your attention very, very well. It makes it interesting. It makes it feel like you're not just like listening to the same chorus, the same bridge, like, you know what I mean? Like listening to the same shiz all over and over. And like, not that anything wrong with that. Like, we'll always have those songs that are just like Rag City Bitch, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like repetitive. Those are just club songs, I guess. Songs to dance to that you don't really pay attention necessarily to, but I feel like it has a right balance to where you could really be like listening to it in the car, jamming out, as well as putting it on for a house party or something. I just feel like it's my favorite album of the year. Just saying, like, I feel like it was better than Scorpion. Like, I wasn't even all that impressed with Scorpion. Like, okay, don't come for me. I'm one of the Drake fans all in my head. I love Drake, okay? I'm not a hater. I love Drake. Like, there is, like, quite a few songs that I do still like on his album. But, like, the whole thing, yeah. Okay, let me not end it off on there. So, I take it back. Maybe he's not like the best album. Okay, like J. Cole. I think KOD dropped this year, yeah? I don't think it was 2017. Pretty sure it was 2018, right? Let me take it back. I won't say the best album because J. Cole will always be up here. Like, he's above all these other rappers. Like J. Cole and Kendrick, nobody can top them in my book. Like, don't even try. Like, don't even start that argument with me. But besides that, like, as far as like a trap rap album, Travis Scott takes it. Just saying. Just saying. Pues, ni modo, let's keep rolling into the makeup because I feel like I'm gonna spark a lot of controversy over this topic, so I'm gonna move on because people get passionate about music. I'm passionate too. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into this next brown shade. I'm thinking to use, I don't even know what this is called, I forgot. I'm gonna use this dark brown shade. It's not a fudgy brown, it's definitely much more of like a cool tone brown, a neutral brown. I didn't want to use anything too warm tone because I feel like this is warm tone enough. I want something to really deepen it, didn't necessarily add more warmth. I'm actually gonna go ahead, I'm gonna use that after. I'm gonna use the Morphe M514 brush. It's like a little very teeny tiny blending brush. And I'm gonna use that to kind of more so place exactly where I want that brown, and then use that blending brush to kind of diffuse it out into my crease. And I don't really want it that high. Like, I'm gonna have to bring it up because of how high I'm gonna be cutting my crease, but I don't want it to be that quite. Notice that I'm ever so slightly flicking it up, just so that way it won't get lost. Go ahead and grab that M441 and use it to blend out that brown. And obviously I'm gonna go back in with the orange and all of that. So now that I have my crease pretty much built up to the depths of which I would like, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit out on the back of my hand. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Makeup Shack T72. It's just like a flat eyeshadow brush. And take that concealer, dab it, both sides. I am not gonna go super deep up close into my crease with that brush. I'm gonna go in with a much smaller brush. I don't know why I'm holding it that way. I'm gonna go in with a much smaller flat eyeshadow brush so I can be more precise. Don't be afraid to get, like I said, pretty high up into there. That's So we're gonna need a lot of lid space to account for that black line up into there. So I'm gonna be going in with this. It's like a very flat, rounded eyeshadow brush. Like, I'm really letting the shape of the brush do the work for me, as far as trying to get a clean line. It's like a wider, flat eyeshadow brush. So once I have that done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm gonna go in with this first highlight shade, which is Levitation, and pack that onto this flat eyeshadow brush. Tap off the excess. It has a little bit of a pinky undertone to it, which I don't mind. And I really want it to be very, very yellow or pinky. I want it to really stand out. I think I'm going to go back in with concealer and just bring it up just a hair, like just a touch, just to make it a little bit more whoosh. Alright, so now we have the top portion of our eyes done. We're going to get into the face, so that way I will come back and finish up that lower lash line. So first, I'm going to be priming my skin, as always, with this Glam Glow Nude Glow. I just love this thing. I think I'm almost out. I'm going to have to pick up some more. It just gives a perfect all-over sheen and glow to your skin without it looking like chunky, glittery, you know what I mean? The Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. And I'm just going to put that in on my T-zones, where I get the most oily.
Go right in between the brows and the eyes.
I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my new absolute favorite foundation at the moment. It's gonna be the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I'm sure old news to a lot of you guys. I got my hands on it to try, and let me tell you, I've been loving it. This has been my summer go-to foundation. As you notice, it's gonna look pretty dark, like a pretty strong contrast against my skin, but I promise you, it is what my tan skin looks like. It matches my shoulders. That's what I match my foundation to, so that way when I'm taking photos, you know, looking cute, I want it to match more so my shoulders and my chest area than necessarily like my neck, because I can always blend it all down my neck. Just go ahead and wet the butt end of my beauty blender and get to pouncing. I use this both with like my favorite foundation brush and my beauty blender, and I thought for sure that I would prefer my brush, but surprisingly I love the finish it gives with the beauty blender. Nice and blended seamlessly. On my face, I could pounce for days, trust me. I am going to go ahead and go in with the concealer. So this is one of the newbies that I will be trying today. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I am excited. It's been compared to Sheep Tape, but the more hydrating sister to Sheep Tape. So I'm really excited. I got the shade Butterscotch. I think it might be just a little bit too dark to necessarily be like a highlighting concealer, but this was like the perfect shade for my skin. Like I put it on my face and on my hand and I was like shook once it oxidized, like how close it was to my skin tone. I was like, okay, I mean, I'm here for it. So like you can always use another concealer as a highlighter. It's all good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. I'm doing it my eyes. So yeah, it is pretty tan, but it's not like, you know, darker than my foundation type shiz. I think it's like a shade, like a shade lighter than my actual foundation, but I don't know. Hey man. And let's get to blending and see what this is all about. I'm so excited. Like I love me like a bomb concealer, a bomb foundation, but like concealer, I feel like it just ties everything together. It makes you look so flawless and gorgeous. So I'm ready. I'm ready to be transformed. Except I don't know where my handheld, where my compact went. So let's get in. So it's definitely, oh my gosh, it's like so soft. And it blends out. Oh my god, seemed like a dream. You guys, I'm not even like lying or hyping it up. Just cause. Like it literally, like you see that. I literally barely started pouncing. And look how quickly it just melted in with my foundation. Holy crap. And look. Yeah, I will say it definitely does not look dry. Like it doesn't make my under eyes look very dry. It doesn't look like it's setting really quickly, so that's good. It gives you some playtime, so I feel like that would really help if you're using this as like a contour concealer. You know how a lot of times you like to put your concealer on and your contour shades and like blend one out first before the other. I feel like it wouldn't dry down too quick to where it's hard to move it, if you know what I mean. Wow. Look how smooth. Like, do you see this? Y'all see this? Yeah, I'll bring you in closer. I'm gonna bring you in closer. You just wait. And I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Shack T42, like a flathead buffer brush. You can see it does all the work for me. It's in there nice and tight. Shit, my camera's gonna die. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and set this, get to bacon, and then I'll come back when it's time for me to do my under eyes, and then we can finish off the eyes together because my camera's getting ready to die. But look, hold on, before it dies, let me try to hurry up. Okay, I'm gonna get in nice and tight. Do you guys see my skin right now? Can you tell how smooth it looks, how smooth my under eyes look? Like, I mean, mind you, I do have some extra glow because I haven't set anything in, but look at it. I'm shook. I'm here for it. That feeling when you find a new concealer that's bomb as fuck. I'm gonna set. We'll be right back. Go ahead and go in with Saturn, which was that original burnt orange shade. And I'm gonna go ahead and start smoking out this lower lash line. Let's go again, and I'm taking this like down, like I'm going ham, I'm going in. Okay, this is gonna be a very blown out under eye. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go into my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm gonna grab this foresty olive green shade. I'm gonna buff that onto my lower lash line. Mikasa E310, you can use any type of pencil brush, and I'm actually gonna place it first with that really close to my lash line and then buff it out with that Morphe brush. You want a little bit more precise. If I forget to mention anything, it'll be in the description box below. So I feel like I have a good amount of darkness. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Makeup Shack T14 brush and use that to really clean it up and smoke it out. I don't want any harsh lines. Bring that up into my wing. Alright guys, I went ahead and dusted away all of the excess powder that I had baking underneath my eyes and on my forehead. Slapped on some lashes and put on some mascara on my lower lash line, or some bottom mascara, whatever you want to call it. So let's go ahead and get to bronzing. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Morphe M177 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Shade and Light palette as well, and go in with this middle bronzer shade right here, and go ahead and go in and start bronzing up this face. Now I like to bring the bronzer down on my forehead pretty far down, because you know your girl got a forehead, like a four finger head. I don't have a 5 head, don't try to play me. Go ahead and go in with this Morphe N411, the same middle shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do a light little nose contour just to help tie it all together. Go ahead and grab my hair and put most of it back because I'm gonna spray my face and my hair will frizz out in about 2.5 seconds. So I'm just gonna toss my beauty blender all over and just really set all of these powders into my skin before I go in with my blush. Go ahead and grab my Morphe M530 brush, and I'm gonna go in with the Morphe, it's a blush palette. This is the 8W Warm. This is what it looks like. Gorgeous, right? Thinking I'm gonna just go ahead and go in with MUA, which is like this corally, this peachy corally color. Just dust that onto my cheeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Dose of Colors highlight in Mirame, which is my favorite highlight ever. I feel like it just ties everything together. And with a Morphe R36 highlighting brush. I'm gonna go in with the Carli Bybel's oldie but goodie Carli Bybel Deluxe palette, and I'm just gonna take this gold highlighting shade right here, and I'm gonna use it as my inner corner highlight. It has a more like pearlescent finish on top of it that I feel like will really give you that like beaming highlight that I'm looking for. And let's go ahead and wet it as always. Dab that right on in, and I'm using a Makeup Shack T73. This is more of like a fluffy blending brush, but I love it as my inner corner. Like I feel like it really just gets nice and tight on in there. Look at how easily. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off by setting my face with my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray in Mango. It's not all up in the bee's knees, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna go ahead and drench my skin. And I love it because it's such a fine mist that's not like overpowering your face. Do one last pounce over my skin. And, oh, I almost forgot. I almost effing forgot. You see how quickly I want to move on? I'm gonna go ahead and just hit right underneath my brow bone with that same highlight. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the Dose of Colors Nude lipstick in More Creamer Please, and I'm just gonna really like tap that in. I think I'm gonna grab just a touch of Pure Hollywood. I think it's Pure Hollywood, right? Yeah, Pure Hollywood liquid lipstick by ABH, and I'm just gonna literally just put that right on the dead center of my lips. I have just a little bit of Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb on my fingers, and then same thing for that. Kind of dab, dab, dab. Alrighty guys, so that is, okay, now that is the final results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you do tune in on the next one. Next one will probably be a little bit more fun, something a little bit more colorful, more along the lines of summer, but I did want to get one more date night, sultry, smoky, you know, give it to me kind of vibe since that one was kind of more of my last video and you guys didn't get to see that one. So think of this as her better twin sister. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope that you guys didn't find it too difficult to follow and that you guys feel that you can recreate it. It's honestly all about your tools. It doesn't matter if you have the most snazziest and most expensive of eyeshadow palettes. You can really make do with whatever you have and mix and match different shades. All about investing into your brushes to really get that nice blended overall seamless look. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys, if you are in Vegas, check out the Morphe store. It is awesome, as well as the Makeup Shack store. They have tons of really affordable and awesome makeup brushes. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, like I said, and I hope you do come back and tune in on the next video. Make sure that you do subscribe before you leave if you haven't already, as well as follow me on my Instagram so that way you can get some notifications as to whenever I am going to be posting a new video, / filming a new video, / seeing all the delicious food that I eat 24/7, because let's get real, I'm in a real relationship with food. I always will be. Never divorced, never separated.